Hello, and welcome back to the studio. It's here. I'm so excited. It literally just came. It's like 4:30 on a Friday. Now, normally I sit there and tell you all about why I bought this thing, but I've made like 3 videos about it so far, so I will link the first one up here and the others down below, so you can go see why I bought it. But I want to open it. No story. Oh, I just do love the packaging. It's designed almost exactly like the packaging for the watch, only way bigger. This is it. So there's a... And then there's one of those on the other side. And there it is. Look, inside the box there was a little thing to rest on top so it wouldn't move around. This is very heavy. I'm just saying. This is my baby. It has a little cardboard spacer holding it in. I've never even held one before. It doesn't feel that heavy, but as everyone says in the videos, it's clearly very front heavy. All the weight is here. This could be a problem, but not to worry. Look what else Apple gave us. Well, technically me, but I'm including you. Oh, so this is the fabulous polishing cloth. It's an awful lot of paper to use to pack a polishing cloth. It says Vision Pro right there on the... I know from watching other unboxing videos not to be looking for stickers, because ain't no stickers. They figure if you buy one of these things, you're not a sticker kind of person. Now here's the other light seal cushion. You get one already installed, and then you get another one. It looks to be a little thicker. Then we have the Vision Pro booklet. Hey, I know that lady. She was in all the videos. And here are the parts. Basically, this is what's in the box. Oh, it even says what's in the box. Duh. Here's the tour. The digital crown. They call it the top button. Just the top button. And then the strap. And then the light seals. And yeah, we know all this stuff is. And then there's the battery. Tells you how to put the battery on. You line up the little holes and twist. Put in your... Now I bought these, but I'm going to try it first without them, without the lens inserts, because I'm thinking it's going to work. But just in case, I bought them anyway. It was only $100 at that point. How to put it on, how to tighten the fit. Press the crown to turn it on, bring your phone over. How to adjust. Here's the dual loop band, which from everything I've heard, in the long run, this is probably what I'm going to be wearing, but we'll see. Tells you how to take off the main band so you can put on the dual loop band. Here's how to put on the dual loop band, how to tighten it all up. See, it's a lot more messy on the process. Handling, polishing. That was the booklet. Oh, here is the infamous dual loop band. I will try out later. Possibly later in this video, possibly in the next video. I am going to need to put the book out if I put this on, because it is not as straightforward as it looks. Then down the bowels of the box, in addition to our additional light seal, we have the battery, which is fairly hefty. It's like, what, 353 grams, I believe. Polished aluminum. I mean, it's pretty. Look, it's got a little apple embossed in it. And then it has the braided cord, which of course terminates in the little thing. I'm going to go ahead and put that on now because it takes a while apparently for it to boot up the first time. Okay, now the light starts blinking, and when it's solid, it's ready to go. Here's the charging cord cable and the charger. While we're waiting, ooh, I think it just turned solid. So this is the fancy little cover, which just looks like a little cozy. It's very nice. A little stiff, a little soft. Okay, here we go. My first time. Where's the knobby thing? Coming right off. because I have a lot of light bleed around my nose. Oh, and this isn't going to help that. I didn't want to do it. I'm going to have to open the second one.
A few minutes later.
Well, I was hoping to return this to Apple unopened. If you watch the videos, you know that I bought two because it didn't measure my face right. I didn't think, because I had my glasses on. And then when I did it again, it went for a larger size. I think the large may be my problem. I'm not doing a whole separate unboxing video. Okay, this is better. I still have a little light bleed from under here. This is the medium. The large was apparently too large. I had a lot of light bleeding up under here. With this one, I do not. This is going to make returning it so much harder because I already took everything out of this box.
A few moments later.
Take two. Still got a little light coming in from below, but okay. Press and hold. Okay, so I line my eyes. Now I see an apple. Oh, and I see everything. And now it says hello in giant letters across the wall behind the cameras. Press the digital crown to begin. So now I need my iPhone here. My iPhone looks like it's bent. It's like wavy. Okay, look at that. Okay, there's a demo video. I'll let this out. This is basically the same thing we've seen before. Hand setup complete. I can see this fine without the lenses. Did I mention that the audio is amazing? Okay, so now I have to capture my face. I'm sure I look like crap, but it's creating my persona. Oh my God, I'm hideous. I'm hideous. The beard did not translate well. Okay, it has this screen here about Optic ID. There's a thing I can click on that says accessibility. Oh, I had to scroll. Who knew? There's no indication on these dialog boxes that you need to scroll. I mean, it looks like it's full, and there's no bars on the side, and no matter where you look, nothing appears, but it slides. Bad user design, Apple. I'm sorry, I'm just standing here staring. This is amazing. There's icons floating in front of my eyes, and as I move my eyes, as I look around, they pop up, and it's just like in the videos. And everything is sharp and well, everything in the interface is sharp and clear. What's out there, not so much. Although, I can read this. I can read all this little tiny print on here. I'm sure I'll get tired of doing this, but I'm going to do it for a while at first. I'm going to open the Zeiss lenses and drop them in. Again, what's far away was all blurry. What was right here was fantastic. So here are my readers, my Zeiss readers. Sorry they're not getting the full unboxing treatment, but I'm desperate to get into this thing, as probably you are too. You probably want to see me doing this. Well, now I've already been through setup, so let's see what it does. So now I have to look at this little guy, and now it's registered the prescription of my thing. Okay, now I've turned on screen recording, so I don't know how that's going to work, but yeah, so maybe you'll see what I'm seeing, maybe not. The interface is crystal clear. It was, oh, I just scrolled. It was without the inserts, and it still is with the inserts, but both without the inserts and with the inserts. Now, these are readers, remember, not prescription. But things in the room are all real. I mean, reality is blurry. In here is crystal clear. So I'm pretty impressed. So basically, I'm not as impressed with the AR part out there. I mean, I can see everything, and I mean, but it's just, well, if I get this where you can see what I'm looking at, I'm looking at movie posters on the wall over there, and even the big type on those movie posters is not sharp and clear. What's right here, the icons and the things are incredibly sharp and clear. My little screen sticking out of my camera, I can't see anything on it. I mean, I can see that there's a me with this stupid thing on, but I can't read any of the things around it. Nothing. Yet, of course, now I have readers on. I can read this perfectly clear. But remember, I was reading the little type without them. So I don't know what to tell you about whether you need the readers or not. It doesn't seem to be making a big difference to me. The big difference was this medium seal as opposed to the large. The large was too big for me. It was letting light in. Now I have virtually no light coming in. So this is the better seal. Yeah, this is something you got to get used to. You have to get used to, because if you look away, then you're not going to be clicking on it anymore. You know I need Disney Plus. I'll get the Star Guide. Let me open Disney Plus. Here we go. A to Z 3D. Black Widow, Civil War, Captain Marvel. Basically all the Marvel, all the Pixar. Encanto. More Marvel, more Pixar. The Jungle Book, The Lion King. Moana, Luca, The Little Mermaid, the live action, Maleficent, Pirates of the Caribbean. I didn't even know that was ever done. Rogue One, I knew that came out in 3D. Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker. Thor and Thor. Not bad. Well, we know what I'm going to be doing. Zillow? They have Zillow for this thing? Oh, Max. Got to get Max. I don't think Max has any 3D. Oh, wrong button. On the screen, it's telling me this side, and I'm hitting this side. Oh, Apple TV. That's the other thing I wanted to see. Because, you know, I got this, well, right there, Apple Immersive Adventure. It's a 3D thing. Prehistoric Planet Immersive. Alicia, Apple Immersive. It won't let you record. I have a screen recording on, so whenever I start a movie, it just get a black box. Oh, look, Library 3D. There we go. Nice. Fantastic Beasts, Jurassic World Dominion, Godzilla King of the Monsters, Jumanji The Next Level is in 3D. Mortal Engines, that was in 3D when it came out. Tomb Raider 2018. So there are the 3D movies I own. That's all I'm going to do for now. What I need to do is like use it and try things out, and then next week's video, I will do more of a deep dive into all the cool things that I have found and that you can do, like maybe that Sky Guide thing. But you know, I'm just going to be watching movies all week. But this is amazing. Let me get my thing down. Now, I'm going to have to figure out how to get that recording out of here and onto there. Actually, you just take it off. Don't hold it by this, as I just demonstrated. I wasn't holding it by the front, I was holding it by the light shield, and it just pops it right off. Another reason you might want to do this, in case, yeah, you need to pick it up by this. Now, it stays on. It's in standby now until I put it back on. I need to go charge it. Okay, I'm sorry that was such a mess. I'll edit it down hopefully to something halfway decent. Every minute I'm editing is a minute I'm not playing with it, so you know I'm going to edit as fast as I can, so problems may slip in. But I will edit this down as much as I can to get a nice little tight video for next week, I intend to use this. My content consumption is going to be in my living room, not up here. I'm going to set up cameras down there so I can show you what it looks like when I'm actually using it. And I will try out the band. Now, this wasn't very long, but I was under there for half an hour tops. I don't know. I can't see but do I have lines on my face? It wasn't that uncomfortable. Yes, it's heavy. Yes, you know it's there, but I wasn't that uncomfortable. Let me get back to you after I've sat in there for 2.5 hours watching a movie, which I'll do next week. That is the unboxing and setup of the Apple Vision Pro and a few impressions. A, it's heavy. B, it's smaller than I expected. I mean, that's like the size of my hand. Of course, I guess I got a big hand. But I don't know, in the pictures, I guess it's because they had people with little, but it looked huge on people's faces. This doesn't look that big to me. I'm not sure at all what difference the readers made. The stuff out here was still blurry either way. The stuff inside was sharp and clear either way because, like I mentioned in one of my other videos, your eyes are actually focusing out there, not here. Although, when I had the thing on, without the inserts, I was able to read off my phone, although my phone did look like it was warped. And I was also able to read like little fine print off of boxes and stuff. So I don't know what to tell you. Maybe even without the inserts, it's somehow compensating on up close vision, but I could see, I'll experiment. I'll report back. So next week will be the more in-depth dive. I will have watched a whole bunch of movies by then, I imagine. It doesn't feel that heavy, but it does press relatively hard right here. Now that's where I'm going to try the other strap, which then will apparently lift some of that weight up so you don't have as much pressing down here. Because with these things, it's like pressing, it's pushing from the back and pushing from the front. And with the strap, it apparently will lift some of that weight. I'll report back next week. I forgot, I have an accessory. This is the $200 travel case. It feels all soft and squishy. You could almost use it as a pillow. But if you push down, you can feel it's really stiff and hard. So it's a hard shell case with a soft... But here's where the battery slides in and can get strapped down. Here's the little booklet for the travel case telling you. So the Vision Pro will just drop in there like that. And then the battery will go over here. And then there's a thing to do the battery. You can coil it up, which I believe this little booklet will tell you. Yeah. And then this little bag is, you can put your charger and your cable in there. And I guess you can put that there. Yeah. If you get one of these, once you put it on, you're never going to want to take it off. I can tell you right now, I'm annoyed that I have to go edit a video to upload because I just want to play with this. I know if I play with this, there will be no video Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central. And I know y'all are waiting to see this, and I'm really excited about showing it to you. But, so, unboxing setup, my first impressions are the same as everyone else's. It's amazing, but it's going to take a little getting used to. But again, next week I will have been using it for a week because I'll probably shoot that video next Friday. So pretty much 7 days after I got it. So I'll have time to edit and get it uploaded. So I will test this all out and try different things. I will try productivity applications. So I'm doing the Mac screen thing. I was in such a hurry, I left my MacBook Pro downstairs, so I couldn't do the screen thing, but all that'll be in next week's video. This was the unboxing, setup, and first impressions. My first impressions are this is an amazing piece of technology. Is it worth $3,500? Ask me again next week. By the way, to me, absolutely, and I'll show you why in next week's video, because I have a TV in my living room, an 87-inch OLED, that was $5,000. This is less than that and better. I mean, sharper, clearer, bigger. So right there, when that TV breaks, I don't have to buy another one. I got this. Now, if this breaks, I'll have to buy another one. Oh, wait, I already have another. No, I will also this week and I'll tell you how that went. I'll tell you how my return went, especially since I'm returning the one that didn't come with the Zeiss lenses. So I don't know how they're going to handle the refund. We'll see. I'll report back next week. So that is the unboxing and setup. I got the Apple Vision Pro, the Zeiss lenses, and the carrying case, which is overkill for me because but if I ever travel with it, I'm going to want it. And I'm not an airplane person, so this isn't going to be a thing. I don't ever fly. Long story. Yeah, stick around. It'll be in a video sometime because I always get my stories in somewhere. But yeah, I haven't flown in, practically since 9/11. That was the unboxing, setup, and first impressions of the Apple Vision Pro and the Zeiss lens inserts and the travel case. And next week, we'll dive in deeper and I'll show you more stuff and we'll play around with it more, and I'll have more screen recording. And I'll try to learn how to hold my head still because I just watching the playback, it was, when I move my head, see, I know it's going to move, but y'all don't. It's going to make you sick. So I'll try to minimize that next time. So anyway, that's it for this week. Thanks for stopping by. I really hope I'll see you next time because I got a lot of stuff to play with this thing. So bye-bye. Still waving behind the screen, but really wanting to go put my Vision Pro on right now. Thanks for staying to the end. Bye-bye.